Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do this read for you and that who will be a friend or family member. It could be a person of interest, a boyfriend, girlfriend, even one side of a situation or another, okay? This will be a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, okay? All right, so let's jump into this. Thank you all that have been booking reads and sessions with me. I do appreciate that. Definitely for those that have been booking some of the coaching sessions as well. It's been just a phenomenal ride. It's been such a great opportunity to be a part of your journey. So I'm humbly thankful for that. And those of you that are still maybe perhaps going through some blockages and know that they are up against something that they might need a little bit more, accountability, maybe a little bit more motivation, inspiration, strategy, or even just that clarity, you do want to check out our discovery session up here or my description box. That allows some one-on-one time for us to get together, see where you're at, and then make a recommendation on what program might be best for you based upon what you want. And what you desire, right? So that's exactly what that is. And if so, if we're a good fit, then we'll invite you to one of those programs or packages there too, okay? All right, so that being said, it's also my description box. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see where you're at. We're gonna talk about your current circumstances, what the fear or the anxiety might be holding you back, and then what can help or who can help, and then, some steps to overcome this, okay? And then we'll pull a few oracle cards. So let's take a look at where you're at right now, Aries. Let's take a look. Fiery Aries, let's take a look. Ooh, as I was talking, this is beautiful. So what do we get? We get the King of Wands, right? This is that entrepreneur, this visionary, really, really beautiful. And then we get the Queen of Pentacles coming through, and then we get the Four of Wands, happy home, happy harmony, okay? So what I'm getting from this, initially coming out of the gate here is this is all about, going through, this is about some of your business owners, okay? So some of your business owners right now and having that clear vision. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So I almost feel that this is your presence. You're standing kind of at the center of your domain, okay? And this is about having lots of confidence, moving forward, carrying on that courageous Leo energy. And this is about, being, running your business and being very careful. Now, this doesn't have to just be a business. This just could also be your life, and being careful where you place your pentacles, where you are investing money into. Some of you might be, focusing on the stock market, for some of you, or you're very, very careful of where you're going to put your time, money, energy, effort, and love. And then the next card that I get is the Four of Wands, which tells me happy home, harmony. This is beautiful. This even talks about, stability and security, right? So this is about, you're really focused right now on that stability and security in your business, in your life. That is what is most important for you right now. You're kind of laying that groundwork and that foundation, okay? So note your comments below, guys, because everything starts with that good foundation, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is, it has to have a good, strong foundation. And that's what you're focused on right now. Stability and grounding, that is very important for you, okay? So that's what I see here. Anything else that wants to come through for you here? Let's take a look at current circumstances. Let's take a look. What do we have? Yeah, we got a lot of messages coming through. This is a Eight of Wands, and then I get the Five of Swords. Could be having to do with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is about some sort of deception. Maybe some messages that are coming through right now. They're coming through really, really fast. And it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe in the past there was maybe some sort of deceit. In this relationship or situation, maybe some sort of conflict of some sort. But that's what I see coming through right over here. What is this Five of Swords? Fives are, again, it's about adversity, okay? So there's some sort of disagreement and strife that has taken place, something that's really eluded you about this person. So things are moving forward. It's kind of like you might be getting some information or some communication coming from this person, there. And let's see, anything else in terms of your current circumstances. Something's eluding you based on past, adversity. And so what you're doing is you're doing whatever it is to focus on stability. So if it has to do with this relationship, then this needs stability for it to even move, okay? Doing all things in moderation, engage in higher reason, and embrace your power. So don't overwhelm, don't overdo things, okay? Whether it's love, whether it is, work, whatever that case may be. Just focus on moderation right now, because that's going to give you that stability that you need, okay? This is also saying engage in higher reason, okay? So focus on what it is that you truly want, and then and keep that in mind, that higher reason, that thread, that common thread that runs through all the decisions that you make, whether it's love life, whether it is work life or business or whatever. This is about you have a higher reason. And this is about engaging in that higher reason and embracing your power along the way. Okay, that fire energy. This is beautiful. So, and it could be you might be having a conversation in this relationship or situation, and you're stepping into your power right now. And that's what I see here. Let's look at the other side first, and let's take a look at that and see what this other person on this other side might be feeling. And again, you might resonate with one side more than the other, so feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. Okay, let's see. You might resonate with one side more than another. Okay, let's take a look at what they have coming out. What do we have for them? So what we have is they're getting their rest right now. So we've got the Four of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Before they move forward, they just had to get clear, do what it is that they could, but they needed to get their rest so they could get, revitalize themselves, get the confidence. That yellow is the solar plexus chakra. So so they know how to move forward with that next sword, okay? The next card that I get is so they know how to strategize, right? So how they know how they want to move forward and look at things. The two is all about, this person wanting progress. They want to continue to discover the relationship and discover how things, in terms of moving forward. And the next card I get is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is beautiful. This is about having authority, very, very, very disciplined and very controlling. Now, this person on this other side could be a little bit more disciplined and controlling in terms of their work, but they are a leader in some way. People come to them for advice. And exactly what I get here. So yeah, they're very much a leader in what it is that they do. Okay, so interesting. Anything else that's coming through in their current circumstances? Then I get the King of Swords, and then I get the Four of Cups. So this is about for them. This could be, them cutting out what was not, really working in their life as they move forward. So it's like really moving to the King. I really feel that they're on this side go from the Four of Swords to the King of Swords. They're really leveling up, okay? And it's as it pertains to love. They know what they want and what they don't want in love. And I think they're going to be a little bit more clear about that right now that they're meditating on what that looks like. But they're unable to see through meditation that an opportunity is coming their way. So that's what is coming through here, is that they're going through a process of some sort of meditation, and this type of love is a little bit different than they've had before, and it's different, okay, in some way, whether it's an age difference, whether it's a background difference. Something is different about this love that doesn't perhaps might even catch them by surprise if they look up. But I think this person does do that. But let's take a look at anything further in terms of where they're at right now. We'll pull 3 more cards in another deck. Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, all right. So this explains it. So what this person is doing is kind of looking down a little bit. This is about refining their intentions. I talked about a little bit more of meditations, refining their intentions as it pertains to love. Okay, so before they accept anything, before they move forward, they want to refine their attention in terms of what it is that they want. So that's going to be really key for them. The next thing that they need to do is to nurture themselves first, okay? And that's why it's really important for them, is that they got that rest that they needed. They had to nurture themselves first, okay? Before the romance can take place, and they can have that dynamic with 2 people and all of that. And the next is about grieving their losses, making sure that they're no longer looking back, but now moving forward and looking forward. So this is really strong for this person to do, being very, wanted to clear things out in themselves before they move forward, before they accept love, move forward in love, and that type of thing. So interesting. What is the cause of anxiety in this relationship or situation? What is the cause of anxiety or fear? Let's go back to your side over here, Aries. Let's take a look at what that is, okay? Let's take a look. What is that? So we've got fragments. And then we've got connection. Okay, so this could be that that you on your side is that you might be experiencing fragments of the past, something that is familiar to you, and you're having to use a different perspective in terms of ridding these fragments and getting rid of them before you move forward in love, before you have what they call that connection. Right? It has to do with the emotions, because has her down in the emotions, in the waters. So it's like fragments affect your connection with this person. And it could be an emotional connection with this person. So this is about clearing that out. What's going to help you to make that happen? What is it that you need to do to make that happen? And for those of you that need help, definitely go to Beyond the Read. That definitely can really help out with that, and clear that runway to move forward and really help out. Let's take a look. What is fragments? What is it? Surrendering their fear. It's about surrendering your fear right now, Aries, is what I see here. Letting go of the old stories in the past that were fragments of the past that you've told yourself, okay? And, staying in the moment, and then focusing instead on what you want to see. Focusing instead on solutions, right? Focusing on the solutions, and that's about that, using that third eye and being perceptive. So some of you might be able to resonate with this, okay? But really celebrating every single baby step forward is going to be key. So this is beautiful. Surrendering fear, Aries. This is going to be key. And every time you take that step of action, that you're getting rid of that fear consistently, okay? Even those baby steps help, okay? So it has to do with some, the emotions, okay? And there's going to be a change. The starfish, has got the five, arms here, and fives are about change. Okay, so that's what I see, that it's changing for you. It's been an adversity in the past, but you've got fragments of it, and it's about using your keen eye of perception and focusing on solutions. And focusing on, even if you have to, even focusing on love instead of fear, and taking those baby steps as you take action. The thing is that you got to change your state, and you have to move into to take action in order to make that happen. Okay, so that's beautiful. So it's about surrendering to that. What about this other person on this other side? What is it that is the cause of anxiety for them? So and can kind of be aware of that. What is it? For them, it's to be consistent, okay? To have that consistency, and to be moved, have the sun on their side, even in the midst of illusions, to be able to be consistent in a relationship or situation. Can they be consistent? Are they willing to be consistent? And are they willing to step up to do that? The next card that I get is brilliance, okay? So this person on the other side might be very, very amazing in terms of ideas, very, very brilliant in what it is that they do. They've got a lot of great ideas, some of which, can be used later, some of which can be used now. But this is about, they really have got a great mind. They are very, very, they're very intuitive and very, genius minded, just that way. So but it's about moving forward and using their brilliance in a very consistent way. They might have great ideas of how to move forward, what to do in terms of their roles, in terms of whatever, but it's consistency. It's going to put it into play and make it happen. Okay, so that's what this is talking about for them. It's causing some of their anxiety. What is it that they need? What's going to help them on their side here? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, what is it? Wow, this is about surrendering their ego. Okay, and again, they might have Capricorn in their chart as well. Might have water and even air too, guys. It's coming through here. But this is about, cultivating gratitude. This is about being of service to others. This is about serving others rather than taking from others. So this is about surrendering their ego, okay? So it is about, a big ego can actually work against them, but they're going to be able to further their goals or further this relationship if they surrender their ego in this, and that's what's going to be a lot of success. So this is beautiful, okay? What is it? The best steps for you to overcome. Let's take a look at what this is. Best steps for you to overcome this. I'm going to pull the tarot here, so I'm going to do that. Best steps to overcome the situation. Let's see here for you. Work hard. Okay, to remember that you're in the driver's seat and continuously to work forward, work hard, and rid of the poverty, negative mindset of being left out. That is in the past. That is part of those fragments that we talked about. This has you working hard, moving forward on what it is that you want in your business, in your love life, and know that you are in the driver's seat. We get the Chariot card. This is really beautiful because this talks about success, protection, emotions. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart, or if someone, Cancer by you as well. But this is saying working really, really hard and that you're in charge and moving forward. And some of you could have got a new car. But yeah, that's exactly what I feel. It's working really hard, of no longer feeling left out and realizing that you're in the driver's seat. There you have it, okay? And taking charge of that and using the divine to co-create with that too, okay? So that's what I see here. For this other person, in terms of moving forward, let's take a look at what that is. We'll use these cards here. For them, best steps to overcome. And again, you might resonate with this side more than the other, but let's take a look. Best steps to overcome. This is about to get out there. This is about, in terms of surrendering the ego, right? This is about getting out in communication with others and networking, teamwork, collaboration is going to be key, right? Community is key. This is also about 6 is a new birthing, a birthing of something new. So this is a new beginning for them. And then we get a new beginning with the Queen of Wands. There you have it. You showed up over here, Aries. Okay, I'm just saying. This person wants a new beginning. Okay, they want a new beginning. They want to come together. They want to celebrate. They want to come together. And again, it's that feeling of, it's about coming together and letting go of the past, moving forward, but also having a new birth of something new. And then we get the Queen of Wands over here. And this is that, that sexy, powerful you, very attractive and very confident. And this is about having some sort of new birth. They want to give love. They want to give love to the Queen of Wands. And this is how I read these intuitively, because it's had the energy that I'm feeling within this read. So back over to you. We're going to see what is the best advice for you from the Love Oracle. And we'll pull one more before we close out. Best advice for you, Aries, from the Love Oracle. What is that for you? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, it's here. These are hard to shuffle. Okay. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This is beautiful, okay? So looking at things as they are, right? And, look at your current situation and, accept things as they are, and then it automatically will transform you, okay? This is beautiful. It can transform the relationship, okay? When you get into those crazy energies, what is these Sacred Rebels cards want to give you in terms of advice to deal with that crazy energy sometimes? We all get it every now and then, but this is going to be your advice for that, okay? What is it for you? Why does this want to come out? Wow. Okay. Restore and replenish. This is about, really going into hibernation mode, like in that cocoon, revitalizing, refueling yourself, and feeling, getting out in nature, doing everything, to enrich and to rejuvenate and restore the goddess in you. And so you can go out there and thrive. So this is about, all about restoration and replenishing. It's a 38 card, and which reduces into a master number, right? And so with the master number, it's all about, it's 11. It's side by side, right? So this is really beautiful. So mastering an opportunity in that duality, right? Being able to balance the light and dark side, and knowing when you have to go in and replenish, in times where it's going to be necessary. Okay, so that's going to be key. So, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I see here. It's like it's time to restore. It's like getting out in nature, what colors restore you, what crystals work with you, all of that. So if you've been considering maybe a new endeavor and This is telling you it's encouragement. This is about a good step forward for you. And a lot of you might feel that you might be taking on too much, in a new way of moving forward in a new endeavor and that type of thing. But this is saying no. You're encouraged to take time out, rebalance yourself. You're going to be supported by new and different experiences that's going to refresh your spirit. Okay. And if you've been under the weather, you're going to be well again. So for some of you that might not be feeling too well, this is saying is that you're going to feel better again. And this is saying is that there's assurance here that what you are doing is working and bringing you benefit. So even if you're yet to experience that full benefit, really continue to work and continue any sort of healing that's taking place for you, because this is key for you. Okay, so yeah, very, very true. Restoration doesn't have to be a long, involved process. It could just be getting taking some time, taking a day out, just for you, whatever that might be. It's a day or two can actually even do this for many of you. Okay, so just take some rest, rebalance yourself, and this is all about this is going to be a really good step forward for you, and that's going to be very, very key. Okay, so get out of nature, whatever it is that's going to make you happy. Okay. Yeah, you've accomplished a lot already. You've worked really, really hard. So pat yourself on the back, give yourself a big hug. I'm giving you a virtual hug, and you definitely go out there, do your thing, but make sure that you replenish, restore yourself so you can revive and have that fiery energy on what it is that you truly, and to put in what it is that you truly want to do. Again, the relationship or the situation here. But this is beautiful, really beautiful. So I look forward to seeing you next time, Aries. And until then, namaste.